Today, we're diving into the recently concluded FOCAC meeting that took place in Africa in early September. The Forum on China-Africa Cooperation, or FOCAC, is a pivotal platform that fosters dialogue and collaboration between China and African nations. This year's meeting was particularly significant, as it strengthened economic ties, enhanced trade partnerships, and addressed pressing global challenges. In this video, we'll explore the importance of Africa-China relations, which have been growing rapidly over the past few decades. We'll discuss how these partnerships impact development, infrastructure, and investment opportunities across the continent. So, whether you're a student of international relations or simply curious about global affairs, stick around. You'll gain valuable insights into the dynamics of this crucial relationship and what it means for the future of Africa and beyond. At the FOCAC 2024 meeting, a diverse array of prominent leaders and representatives gathered to shape the future of Africa-China relations. Key figures included African heads of state from nations such as Nigeria, South Africa, and Kenya, each bringing unique perspectives and priorities to the table. On the Chinese side, high-ranking officials, including the foreign minister and representatives from various ministries, played crucial roles in discussions. The diversity of countries represented at the meeting underscores the broad spectrum of interests and challenges faced by African nations. These leaders are instrumental in forging partnerships that address economic development, infrastructure, and trade. By collaborating on shared goals, they aim to enhance mutual benefits and foster sustainable growth. As we explore their contributions, we'll see how these influential figures are paving the way for a stronger, more interconnected future between Africa and China. During the FOCAC 2024 meeting, several significant announcements were made that promised to reshape the landscape of Africa-China relations. One of the key initiatives launched was a new investment fund aimed at supporting sustainable development projects across the continent. This fund is expected to facilitate collaboration on renewable energy, agriculture, and technology, fostering economic growth in African nations. Additionally, several bilateral agreements were reached, focusing on infrastructure development, including the construction of roads, railways, and ports. These commitments are crucial for enhancing connectivity and trade within Africa and with China. The implications of these announcements are profound, as they not only aim to boost economic development, but also strengthen the overall partnership between African nations and China. By investing in infrastructure and sustainable projects, both sides are laying the groundwork for a prosperous future that benefits all involved. The discussions surrounding economic cooperation between Africa and China at the FOCAC 2024 meeting highlighted a strong focus on enhancing trade agreements and investment opportunities. Both sides recognize the importance of reducing trade barriers and increasing market access, which could lead to a significant boost in bilateral trade volumes. The potential impact on African economies is substantial, particularly in terms of job creation. By attracting Chinese investments, African nations can stimulate local industries and create employment opportunities for their growing populations. Specific sectors expected to benefit from this cooperation include agriculture, technology, and renewable energy. Investments in these areas not only promise economic growth, but also aim to promote sustainable development. As both Africa and China work together to harness their strengths, the future looks promising for enhanced economic collaboration that can uplift communities and drive progress across the continent. At the FOCAC 2024 meeting, cultural exchange initiatives took center stage, emphasizing the importance of fostering mutual understanding between Africa and China. Several programs were highlighted, aimed at promoting cultural awareness through art, music, and language. These initiatives are designed to bridge the gap between the two regions, encouraging dialogue and appreciation of each other's heritage. Education emerged as a key focus, with discussions on increasing scholarship opportunities for African students in China and vice versa. Strengthening people-to-people ties is essential for building lasting relationships and enhancing cooperation. Specific cultural events were announced, including a series of art exhibitions showcasing African and Chinese artists, as well as collaborative performances that celebrate the rich traditions of both cultures. These efforts not only enrich the cultural landscape, but also lay the groundwork for deeper connections and partnerships in the years to come. During the FOCAC 2024 meeting, several challenges and concerns were raised that warrant attention. One of the primary criticisms centered around debt sustainability and the potential for economic dependency on China. Many African nations are wary of accumulating unsustainable debt levels, which could hinder their long-term economic stability. Additionally, there were significant concerns regarding the environmental impacts of various projects funded by Chinese investments. Stakeholders emphasized the need for environmentally responsible practices to ensure that development does not come at the cost of ecological degradation. Moreover, the importance of transparency and equitable partnerships was a recurring theme. Participants called for clearer communication and accountability in agreements to foster trust and ensure that benefits are shared fairly among all parties involved. Addressing these challenges is crucial for building a sustainable and mutually beneficial relationship between Africa and China moving forward. In summary, the FOCAC 2024 meeting highlighted the evolving landscape of Africa-China relations, focusing on economic cooperation, cultural exchange, and the challenges that lie ahead. Key takeaways include the commitment to enhance trade agreements, invest in infrastructure, and promote cultural understanding between the two regions. However, concerns regarding debt sustainability, environmental impacts, and the need for transparency were also emphasized, reminding us that balanced partnerships are essential for long-term success. As we reflect on the importance of international cooperation in addressing global challenges, it becomes clear that collaboration between Africa and China can lead to significant benefits for both sides. If you found this discussion insightful, we encourage you to subscribe to our channel, like this video, and share it with others who may be interested in learning more about the dynamics of Africa-China relations. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more engaging content.